Hello everyone, welcome to Radio Nyra. NCIAP, People's Medicare, non-profit medical care services for uninsured, is serving RTP area for a longer time. Today we have a very special guest with us, who's the president of SAM IT Solutions and also co-founder of NCIAP. Welcome to Radio Nyra, Samudra Vijay.
Thank you.
We have heard that there is an upcoming annual gala event, 12th annual gala event, and we would be talking more about the event details. But before we go into that, would you please let us know a little background of what NCIAP does and your association with NCIAP?
Sure. Thank you so much for inviting me to Radio Nyra to talk about NCIAP People's Medical Care, as well as about the upcoming gala event that is happening on Saturday, February 4th at the Sheraton in RTP at 6:30 p.m. So you're all invited to join us. And more details about the event can be found on our website called nciap.org. Again, it's nciap.org. And if it is easier for you to remember, you can also go to peoplesmedicalcare.org and you can find the information there. Before the event, let me talk a little bit about the organization. So in 2011, some of the Indian physicians got together and they thought how they can help serve the community. There are a lot of charities out there which collect funds and do a lot of good work for folks back home in India. But since we live here and we have succeeded here, we have been getting so much from the community, how we can give back. And in that spirit, the group of Indian physicians and other prominent leaders in the community got together and founded, under leadership of our chairman, Dr. Vinod Jindal, NCIAP People's Medical Care in 2011. And we started working from one location, which was on Creedmoor Road in Raleigh. And last year, we were eventually, during the COVID peak time, we were able to open a second location in Apex. And since then, we have been able to serve more than 50,000 patient visits at both the locations. So it's a significant achievement in terms of giving back to the community by folks.
Absolutely. And just wanted to stress out on one more point, the services that NCIAP has provided for so many people. So it's not restricted to a particular community. We serve all the community people. Everybody are welcome.
That is a fantastic question. Thank you for that. Yes, NCIAP, it's a hassle-free healthcare for all. That is our motto. And it is not a free service. Many people can consider or think about it being a free service. We charge a very small nominal fee to see a primary care provider at our clinic, which is a paid provider. And you can get lab tests done for a very small fee, like $20 for basic panel of labs done. And there is no discrimination in terms of what is your national origin, what is your background and financial background, ethnic background, where you come from, etc. Anybody and everybody is welcome to visit the clinic or call and schedule an appointment and see a provider. In terms of demographic distribution, we have seen majority of patients come from Latino background, but still we have a lot of Indian patients, South Asian patients, South Asian patients, a lot of white Caucasian patients, blacks, and other minority groups as well. So there is no discrimination in terms of race or ethnicity or their financial ability to pay.
Thank you for clarifying that, Samudra. And just wanted to ask about the locations. Would you please give us how many locations do we have?
So we started in 2011 with one location at 5720 Creedmoor Road in Raleigh. And we have recently expanded to a second location, which is continuing to see growth in its patient volume. And that location is on Highway 55 in Apex. And that location is very close to Morrisville, Cary, and Apex and Holly Springs. So we are seeing that we are able to serve multiple pockets of local community members who need health care, primary health care, because they don't have insurance or they are underinsured.
Awesome. And coming to the event that is going to happen on February 4th, would you please share the details of whether the event is a charged event or how does that work?
So the idea is that it's a clinic run by community members and we try to give it back. We charge a small fee, but still there is a lot of additional expenses that we need to bear, and most of that is borne by community members through very generous donations by several members and or through these fundraiser events. So for the fundraiser, you could contribute as little as small donation of $200 for one person to $400. And we have several sponsors who have contributed $2,500 to $5,000 and $10,000 sponsorship and $50,000 too. So yes, depending upon how much you want to contribute, you can go to NCIAP website and find more details about how to do that. And all donations or the proceeds are used to support the direct activities of the clinic. This is one of the key examples of how to run a healthcare organization efficiently, because a lot of volunteer physicians give their time. That means we do not have to pay for their time. There is very little, if any, administrative overhead to run the organization, pretty much zero, because all administration, all the board members are volunteers, nobody gets paid. Only the clinical staff gets paid, or we pay for the services that we get for training services, etc. So every dollar that you donate or contribute is going to help a patient.
Awesome. Okay, and we heard that the performances on that day will be done by Rex D'Souza and Kaushal Pandya. I'm sure that must be very exciting, and the event coordination must have taken a lot of effort to put everything in place. And would you like to share any information about the performance?
Sure. So this is not just a boring gala event, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And to do that, we have invited really prominent singers who are Gurukul fame from India. And the two singers are Rex D'Souza and the partner is Kaushal Pandya. And they're very prominent singers and would be an evening filled of entertainment and fun. So come join us. And of course, it takes a lot to put it together. There's board members, there are volunteers who are constantly working to make it a successful event. And not to mention the folks who are managing the sound and the video, Shiva and team, TJ Patel, KK from Zaika, and you name it. So there are so many people who come together to make this event a success.
Right. And Radio Nyra has been continuous supporter of NCIP efforts.
Absolutely. So, of course, thanks to Radio Nyra for continuing to support the organization and for the outreach to the needy members of the community. We are seeing a lot of influx of people based on what they hear on Radio Nyra to come at the clinic and get the help when they need it. If they run out of prescription when they're visiting their family members from India, they can come to NCIP and get a prescription very easily. So thank you for that. And anybody who wants to participate in the event, please check out our website, nciap.org or peoplesmedicalcare.org, or you can reach out to me. My phone number I'm happy to provide, or through Radio Nyra, they can reach out to us. And the event is going to happen on Saturday, February 4th at 6:30 p.m. In the Sheraton RTP. So look that up, and if you are not registered, no problem, just show up there and we'll be happy to help you get a donation card for attending the event.
Thank you for sharing that information, Samudra, and nice talking to you. And thank you for joining Radio Nyra and giving all the valuable information.
Thank you, Vani. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a very good day.